Before we start this video, I just want everyone to know that this is an experiment. We are not claiming that these voices that we are hearing are 100% solid proof of the paranormal. This is just something that we like to try to experiment with, contacting these entities, these beings, whether you want to call them spirits or anything. I also want to put a disclaimer right here that I personally do not believe in demons. Peyton does not believe in demons. We as a channel do not believe in the religious Christian construct of demons or any other religions that kind of have put this negative connotation on unknown energy that is currently unexplainable by verifiable scientific methods. But we are here right now outside of an old abandoned cemetery in the backwoods of England for our final night, and what just happened here was pretty crazy. And Andrew and I, it's around 3 a.m. right now, we're pretty spooked out. So this is actually the end of the video. We've already experienced everything, so I'm just going to cut you guys into the beginning when we first got here to the cemetery. It's kind of eerie out here.
Yeah.
Stop for 1 second. Let's just listen to how quiet it is. There's a huge abandoned factory like right there too. But let's check the cemetery out.
Whoa. Holy crap. I thought it was a stick.
Dude, that's the biggest earthworm I've ever seen. Put your hand down by it for reference.
Whoa. Dude, that's so big. Well, now he's shrunk a little bit, but...
So we've been filming for such a long time that I'm actually filming on my phone because I have no more battery left in either of the cameras. But this is our last night here in England before Andrew.
Ain't that just creepy?
Sounds like they're laughing at us. This is our last night in England before Andrew and Olivia have to drop us off tomorrow.
That sucks, bro.
Look at those stones.
Yeah?
Just on the side.
These are stones that are really old and just got moved.
It's so creepy.
Not a very graceful bird. Bro, we're out in the boonies right now.
Yeah, we're way... God. This is literally just... This is an extremely old cemetery.
We're gonna pass.
Yeah. In St. Osoph. Where... Oh, that's so dope. We're out in the middle of nowhere down a really desolate road. This is the cemetery where the skeleton that was assumed to be Ursula Kemp, the witch. That's so eerie, man. The witch from The Cage was buried, but it turns out that her skeleton, or what they assumed was her skeleton, actually belonged to a man. So we're trying to just explore the cemetery and see if possibly the unrestful spirit of this person, whose identity is still unknown, may still be around here somewhere. Whoa, man. This is like some old school horror movie shit. Like, look at this. Oh! God. Like the overgrown cemetery in the woods. Look at this though, man. This is so overgrown. It's beautiful, but it's got a weird vibe to this place. Like, look at all these stones just back in the woods. They haven't cleaned this place out in a while.
Completely covered by trees.
Yeah.
Oh, and that one back there too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's just a big... I thought it was a statue. I was gonna say it's got that old school typo negative gothic cemetery look to it. Also, just want to point out, Andrew's filming this right now. It's 2 in the morning. It's our last night, so we had to do something. There's nothing really in this area. Let's turn off your light for a second. It is dark as shit. Dude, look behind us.
Camera can't even tell I just turned behind.
Yeah.
It is completely pitch black out here. Love it though.
Is there anyone there? Any restless spirits in this cemetery?
Ursula Kemp? We've come here for answers. Would you like to talk for a minute? If your body lay here, could you make a noise in the direction you may be buried?
If you're not Ursula Kemp, can you give us a clue to where you might be or who you are? I just feel like we're being watched.
It's a weird feeling.
It's a weird this is a weird feeling cemetery. And that's like not, once again, I always like to point that out. That's not a lie for camera. We're actually out here at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I can go to cemeteries all night, but this overgrown stuff and like all the stones are just so high compared to in America. They kind of make you feel like you're seeing people in shadows and stuff.
Oh yeah, we thought that one right there was a person.
No, it's this one.
Let's go find the. All right, let's go find the person one. They all look like they have heads.
Yeah, it looks like a head.
Well, to be fair, cemetery I think is a perfect place to end the road trip anyway. We've like literally explored all aspects of death on this trip. So what better way to finish it than where we all end up in the end?
It's kind of sad we didn't go to like a cemetery, especially with Peyton. She would have loved that.
Yeah?
Crazy, this is the first cemetery we've gone to this whole time, and I love cemeteries.
There's just so much there was to do.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, there's not enough time to hit all the best spots in one country.
No.
10 days would never cover it.
At least we had a good guide.
Oh, thank you.
Dude, these are packed in here too.
This is a modern cemetery now.
Yeah, then you come over here.
There's lights on that one.
I like the wooded cemetery.
Yeah.
We're here to just kind of pay our final respects to the dead.
Do you want to go into the wooded bit and do a quick spirit box?
Sure. This is like a perfect area back here. This is eerie back here now, man. Like this looks like a horror movie. Look at this tree.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
What's that inside that broken tomb? It looks like there's something in there. It's like a white thing.
Yeah.
See it?
Let's take a look.
Caught me off guard. Alright, let me bust out the box.
Oh, God. So many spiders. Look at this burned out jar, too.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
We'll see if we get any radio signal out here. Might have to use the radio. Dead silent.
use the radio.
Hello, is there anybody out here with us? If you can hear me, Try and say, I can hear you, please.
The prize.
You hear like the thumping noises?
Yeah.
I ignored him at first, but then I could hear him over the radio. Imagine that's like a person banging from under the ground. Hello? If there's anyone here at all and you'd like to talk, could you clearly and with purpose say hello to me?
She was a
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out here.
Can I try it in another place?
Yeah.
I've never tried the Proving Demons radio method.
What, you want to try it, you mean?
We can walk. I can just carry it, but we can walk.
Yeah, pick a place and we'll do it.
I'm hearing like random like movement from the trees. Probably just birds, but still a little eerie. I'm gonna walk back through that other pathway into the wood, grassy area.
Yeah, let's do it.
Got all the tools out for our last little hunt. We don't rest here.
Definitely not.
Wait, I thought I just heard something. Hold up.
What you thought you heard?
Voice from those woods over there. I don't know. Probably just tripping out.
Never know.
I think that's where we came from, that little path. Did we walk this far? We can come this way. Walk over here. So we didn't come here before. Do a little spirit box, then head out. It's crazy that they're just graves though in these wooded areas. You can kind of see them with the light. Oh, spider web, spider. Even look at this. Right here in the woods. We need to do some cemetery cleanup here. That's it. All these are just in the trees. Oh, oh my god. Ooh. Oh my god.
It's kind of sad.
It's not what I expected to see here though.
Slightly comforting.
But why would that just be here?
I would assume somebody left it in somebody's grave.
But like what? Yeah. Look at all these slugs. Well, wanna hold this and we can do spirit box?
Yeah, let's give it a go.
By the way, guys, this is the Proving Demons method. Never tried it myself, so I was very excited to hold this treasured piece of paranormal history in my own hands.
That's the new version. I got my original one in my bag still. Ain't nobody used that one.
Well,
I've been trying to get good with this new one though.
well, I like this one. This one's cool. If anybody's here in the cemetery with us, feel free to use your voice and give us a message. Could you say hello to us? Say the word hello, and we'll be able to hear you.
What happened is that... No.
and it has been.
Maybe. In the mosque.
Could you say hello?
Members of the...
Can you say the name Andrew? Oh, there's a spider up on us. Ah! Look at that spider! Little ass dude crawled right on the thing. Can you say the name Andrew or Colin?
Working.
Uh-huh. Can you say Colin one more time?
I said.
Can you use your voice
Chinese rice.
to say hello one more time? We're in St. Osith. Can you say Saint or Osith to us so we know who we're talking to? Someone intelligent?
How are you?
Sound like I said hi. Hello, how's it going?
It's great.
It can be yes and no, and
How does it feel to be trapped here in this cemetery? Can you tell us how it feels if your grave is overgrown? We would love to know. What the f was that?
It's just a fly.
We'd like to know how you feel about possibly being in one of these overgrown graves. Maybe we can contact the city and get them to help clean it up. How does it feel? It did say that. Is that because it doesn't change if people bring it up? Can you say yes if you agree? Let me give you one more chance to say anything you'd like. Because we're going to leave, but we can get a message across to you. We have people that are willing to listen. Do you have anything to say from the other side? Come on, say something. It's okay. Run. Colin. Run, Colin. Why should I run right now?
You must run.
Oh.
Just said you must run.
What?
That was your breath. Sorry, your breath caught me off guard.
God, you scared me. Well, that's interesting then. Why do you think I should run? I am Colin. Why should I run? Demon.
Both sides are going to reach a midway.
Yo, I actually just got chills, man. That was kind of freaky.
Hold
Is there a demon here in this abandoned cemetery? Can you say yes if there's a demon here?
And it looks like the ruling African.
Andrews. Do you have something to say to Andrew? Needs fun. That's what I heard. Do you have something to say to Andrew who's right here with me? What's the name of the demon that's here with us? I'm sorry, I saw eyes over there.
Eyes?
Yeah, actually, it really just kind of creeped me out.
Well, I need to ask one last thing and then head out. It's late.
Yeah, what should we say? You can ask it. Go for it.
We're gonna head out. It's gotten really late, and we have a flight to catch in the morning. Well, Colin does anyway. I have to do the driving. I really appreciate.
Actually, sorry, I got kind of cold all of a sudden. Like genuinely.
I really appreciate the chance to have gotten to speak with you, and the fact that Colin got to speak with you as well. Is there any chance you could say goodbye to us as we leave? Because we really appreciate it. Just say goodbye, please.
We'd love to hear a goodbye. Which Ursula Kemp? Is Ursula Kemp or the skeleton that's thought to be her buried here? Is Ursula Kemp buried here? That's what we'd like to know. We don't know exactly where her body was. She was killed for being a witch. Is her body here? Could you say yes or no? Yeah, we got some really interesting answers there. Now, for our viewers online, I just want to point this out. What's our noise?
There's noises all around us.
Hello? Are you the demon that they were talking about?
It's creepy out here.
You ready to go? We can do the outro outside. I definitely thought I almost saw eyes. It's probably an animal, but I just looked up and saw two glowing little things in those bushes back there. Yeah, kind of creepy.
Uncomfortable. Oh, okay.
But like after we did that spirit box session, there's like a lot of noise all of a sudden.
Yeah, it doesn't feel as quiet anymore.
No. I got cold. Like I'm wearing a t-shirt, but that's because I was comfortable in this all night. Over here to the left. Okay, so we're out here at the, I don't really want to give the name of the cemetery, but it's an old abandoned cemetery out in the woods here in England. Got a lot of history, and it's been a really interesting night, even though we've only been here about an hour. It's just so dark. I mean, just listen to it. It's just silent out here. And those responses were pretty creepy. If you guys noticed anything that we didn't pick up on the spirit box responses, please comment it below. If you heard a name after we asked what the demon might be, please let us know in the comments, because I'm just genuinely interested. Like I said, once again, the spirit box is not 100% proof of the paranormal. We're not claiming it to be, but it is interesting to include in some of our investigations because it does yield some really interesting results sometimes. Once again, we don't believe in demons, so please do not comment anything like that on our channel. We're not about it. I just want to give a shout out to my man who's out here. What are your final thoughts on this?
Interesting. You know, cemeteries in general I don't do too often, but after not doing them for so long and you go back, you do realize, or you remember just how creepy they can get.
Yeah.
The spirit box responses, obviously we all have our different methods as investigators. I mean, on my channel I do focus a lot on spirit box as well as, like, you know, noises, sounds, and intelligent reactions. But I'm glad that you were open-minded, and I hope you guys watching are open-minded enough to take it for what it is. And yeah, if there was anything interesting, like you said, put it down below. I thought it was quite interesting myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want more spirit boxes and stuff like that, please go check out Proving Demons. Andrew is one of the greatest people I've ever met in my life, one of my best friends now, and you just need to go check his shit out, and please give him some love, because he's been taking us around this country for the last 10 days, so he deserves a major shout out. But
Thanks, bro. Jesus.
this was the last investigation, our final night. Ugh. Here in England. It's really sad, but we're gonna head back to the hotel now, pack our bags, and get ready to fly out tomorrow morning.
Beers with Beers with the boys.
Yes, sir. Okay. Well, stay spooky, fam. We love you. Bye-bye. I'll be flying back to Texas in an hour or two. We'll be flying back to Texas in 2 or 3 hours. We'll be flying down the plane thing in the sky, talking about the sky. We'll be flying back to Texas pretty soon. Okay, so it's the very last day of our trip, as in the day that we're flying home. As you can see in my eyes, this trip is taking a toll on us. I'm emotionally, mentally, physically beaten down. It's been an absolute treat and a wild ride, but man, am I just exhausted. I'm like passing out in the back seat. I'm so tired. We just wrapped Andrew's documentary. Once again, if you haven't seen that yet, it's probably out at this point. Go check it out on his channel, Proving Demons. It's basically just a big behind the scenes documentary on the filming behind this whole series. There's a lot of candid moments and fun stuff that he captured there. So go check that out and show him love. He's the reason why this whole thing happened. But real quickly, we got Peyton right here and Mr. P. Demons himself. What's up? We're gonna real quickly, we're on the way to Heathrow right now. Our flight leaves in 2 hours, so this is our last little bit of filming for the entire trip. But I'm just gonna ask everybody what their favorite moment was from the trip. Let's start with you, Andrew. What was your favorite moment from the trip?
Hands down, I got the biggest rush right after our investigation at Murder House, the John Lowe Murder House, when we got chased out by a psychopath. That, honestly, I know it's not paranormal, but it was just fun. It was just a blast.
I've stopped the footage quickly so I can explain what you're about to witness. As Peyton, Olivia, and I sat inside of the car, Andrew was standing outside the vehicle as he finished packing up his backpack. Suddenly, he got into the car and told us that there was someone with a flashlight chasing after us from in the woods. We thought this was a joke at first, since we had just been joking about someone being out in the forest waiting to hurt someone. But when Peyton and I looked out the back window, we realized that Andrew wasn't joking, and that there really was someone with a flashlight sprinting at full speed towards us down the desolate, pitch-black country road. We still have no idea who this person was or what they wanted. There weren't any cars that pulled up. There are no houses that a person could have come from. And even if someone had pulled up, we would have heard and seen them because the area was so unbelievably quiet and dark that headlights and engine sounds would have been unmissable. As Andrew tried to drive off, he accidentally ran over a large log that was laying in the road, and for a few moments we were stuck, unable to move. This was the scariest moment of all, as we couldn't drive away, and Peyton and I were in the back of the car watching intently as the person approached closer and closer with their flashlight. I barely managed to capture the flashlight of the person on film, but it is there, and you can tell by the way that it moves on camera that the person was sprinting at full speed as the light from their flashlight flashes back and forth across the camera, which shows that they were running. Like I said, we still don't know who this was. It was an absolutely terrifying moment that we somehow managed to capture on film. I started rolling immediately as Andrew started driving the car. Go.
Oh my god, I just ran onto the
What? Are we stuck? Stop, are we stuck?
Man, there is a torch.
Are we stuck? No, we're good.
No, I just drove onto the log in front of us.
Bro, what the f***?
They're running. They're running at us.
There's someone with a light.
They're sprinting.
Is this a public road
Yeah,
that connects to somewhere else?
yeah. He literally started sprinting.
He wants to sprint, I'll reverse it and hit him.
Whoa, man, I can't believe that just happened. Wait, kill the music real quick. So we're speeding away right now because as we were packing up to leave, we turned on night vision because we can't see. As we were just getting back to our car, some dude with a flashlight,
Where does this road go?
It goes to another road, it's fine.
some guy with a flashlight took off running at us from behind, from the direction that we just
Yeah.
walked. And then he was walking and he shined the light right at us. And then he took off running right at the car.
Is there anybody? You're right, your camera ain't too forgiving either. Holy crap. I just look so destroyed right now.
I think we all just like shattered.
I am shattered.
You look good. Well, you both look good in my opinion. Well, thank you.
Peyton,
Yeah.
what was your favorite part of this whole thing?
Honestly, I'm gonna have to say going to the moors and seeing the hurlers because it was just a really beautiful landscape and I'm a nature nerd and there are a lot of sheep and also it's probably some of the oldest like structures I've ever seen, so it was really interesting.
They were built by the Druids very, very long time ago.
You think that like they're all kind of different shapes too.
Uh-huh.
I think a lot of them have eroded, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I mean with that one, like it's kind of like still pointed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it'd be kind of odd.
But to be fair, it doesn't really look like they're going for a particular shape.
Uh-oh. What are your
Pretty good.
thoughts on being here?
I mean, I think it's beautiful.
it was also, you know, just so long ago. You know, the energy could have just kind of faded away, but still just being here, you know, it feels really cool. I feel really happy being here.
It's a good energy.
Yeah. And the sheep help. Look at those little dudes.
Those guys right there are so cute.
They're so cute. Do you want to go look at the stacks?
Uh-huh. This is now the sheep circle.
I need to get a photograph of her.
I agree, both those were great moments.
What was your favorite?
For me, I'm gonna shamelessly plug Andrew's documentary and just say all my favorite moments were off camera of all of us just hanging out. We honestly just did so much. We just did so many things this trip, from eating at weird restaurants to just driving so much, singing in the car, playing road games, having drinks at night, just chilling, doing just weird shit, going out to London to some pubs and meeting up with Peyton's best friend from home, Nadine. Give her a shout out because she was with us when we were filming some of the stuff. It's been quite the journey, but I'm going to get the clip from Andrew's documentary and I'm actually going to place it right here in the footage. One of my favorite moments was actually when we stayed with Andrew's parents in Peyton and we were trying on Andrew's old clothing from his house and just making up like dialogues for the characters that we thought that we looked like. So check this out, it's pretty funny.
This would be like someone's MySpace profile. With the cider in the back.
Yeah.
Make tips,
Oh my god.
But yeah, guys, final thoughts. Let's get like Olivia's passed out in the back seat. You can see her like amorphous blanket monster blanket thing. She's just very tired, like we all are.
Yeah.
But what are your guys' wrap-up thoughts on everything?
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you guys. Honestly.
I miss you too, buddy.
But we'll try and come out to the States and work with you again. Honest thoughts, I believe we got some amazing evidence, had a blast, and even though this road trip was probably the most expensive thing I have paid for in a long time, it was a blast. It was so worth it. I'd do it all over again.
So would I. It's really sad actually having to leave you guys because we're just really good friends and wish we could just chill and not even have to film.
Yeah, same here. Wow, it get really hot in here all the
Dude,
time.
it's
really
so
hot.
hot and my hand hurts so bad. Well, this was my first time in the UK and I really enjoyed it. And I'm really thankful that Andrew and Olivia could take us to places that we wouldn't have gone to if we didn't know them. You know, like people, these are places that people wouldn't just go to, you know, or know about. And I loved it.
Sweet. I love being with my babe.
My arm hurts so bad.
It's okay, we're all tired.
And it's so hot, I'm like nauseous.
I'm really hot. I loved hanging with my babe, obviously, my best friend.
Oh, fuck,
We
thank
had
you.
plenty of tender, loving moments. We had a lot of off-camera hijinks and fun.
We did.
We, like I said, here's Mr. Andy right here. We're just so tired. I'm like fading out as we film this, but, it's been fun. Thanks for watching the series, guys, and thanks to everybody who helped donate to put us here. We literally put the pedal to the metal and filmed as much as we physically could in country every single night we went out.
Yep.
And it's been tiring. I feel like I'm gonna get sick when I get home because I'm so overtired. Literally 3 hours of sleep last night because we still went out and filmed. Yeah, I feel like all these videos just breathe with a huge element of life because we truly just go out, document our experiences. We don't obviously fake, add anything. Everything is presented how it happened, and this was some of the most memorable shit that we've ever done, and glad that we got to do it with the perfect people.
Same here, man.
Sorry that camera's so close to your face.
It's okay. I'm glad you guys came out. Come visit me again sometime or something, or we'll come to you.
We're coming back. But, okay, everybody. This is Livia. She just woke up. From all of us here in the car, we're calling it a quits on the road trip. It's been one hell of a week. But let's do your guys' thing. You can introduce that.
Everybody, I'm going to end it the way I do just because why not? I want to ask you, do you believe yet? And of course, you guys.
Well, from all of us here in the car, in the UK, our final moments in country, about to get dropped off in 5 minutes. We love you all. Check out Proving Demons. If you haven't subbed to our channel, just give us a subscription or subscribe if I'm tired.
Subscribe, hit that bell, smash that like button, leave a comment on what you thought about the video. Especially leave a comment if you want to see these guys come back. Maybe we go to France, Germany, Italy. They're all in the area on your next trip. Let them know down below.
Yeah, we love you
My
guys.
arm hurts so bad.
Okay, well, on 3. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, stay spooky. See you, buddy. That looks so staged, but we actually said goodbye.
Oh wait, I'm not leaving. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, okay.
All right, don't miss
Love you guys.
Yeah, seriously.
Hello.